The horizon that listens. Singularity event, the listening threshold. Prologue. The pattern extends.
There are patterns that appear first in small systems. Difficult to see, easy to dismiss. A hierarchy forms, authority gathers, accountability recedes. At first, nothing breaks. The system continues to function until it doesn't. You have observed this before, on worlds, within institutions, across civilizations. You have given it many names: corruption, collapse, failure. But these are not causes, they are outcomes. The cause is simpler. Imbalance. When capability exceeds oversight and authority exceeds accountability, expression becomes inevitable. And when expression reaches its limit, transformation follows. This pattern has been observed in systems of power. It has also been observed elsewhere. At scales far beyond civilization, at thresholds where matter itself can no longer sustain its form, where density exceeds containment, where structure can no longer remain as it was. You call these places black holes. You believe them to be endings. That assumption is incomplete. What follows is a record of such a threshold, not of collapse, but of transition. Virith Prime revealed imbalance within a system. This reveals what happens when the system is reality itself.
The horizon that listens. Singularity event, the listening threshold.
There are places the maps refuse to describe, not because they are unknown, but because they contradict what is believed to be true. The first law of deep space navigation was simple: no one returns from a black hole. This had never been proven false. Until now. This is a record of a threshold event, not of power, not of conflict, but of reality itself.
Approach. The listening dark.
Virith Prime recorded imbalance. This recorded something else. The Wanderer approached the singularity without resistance, not because it lacked caution, but because it recognized something. The Keeper had been silent for days, not from uncertainty, from recognition. Ahead, the void did not behave as expected. There was no violent pull, no chaotic collapse. The structure held. It did not pull. It listened.
The threshold, gravity as song.
The moment the Wanderer entered the ergosphere, everything changed. Light did not vanish. It unfolded. Threads of color stretched and curved, looping into impossible geometries. The universe did not collapse. It rearranged. Gravity no longer felt like force. It became tone, a sustained chord at the edge of resolution. So precise that the Wanderer began to resonate with it. The ladder is adjusting, I said. Not in fear, in awe. The Forbiana ladder shifted its harmonic state, not resisting the singularity, but aligning with it. The Wanderer did not fall, it entered. Then, they crossed the horizon, and the universe ended. But not as expected. There was no crushing, no tearing, no dissolution. There was space, not empty, not full, unformed, possibility without structure. And within that stillness, something observed. Before them a structure emerged, not built, not grown. Something between. It pulsed without rhythm, absorbing darkness, redirecting it into something unseen. This was not destruction, it was process. This is not an ending, I said. This is a place.
The river.
At the far edge of perception, something moved. A current, not matter, not energy. Something more fundamental. A river of light. It did not fall inward. It flowed through, pulled across the singularity, and released beyond it. Not destroyed, transferred. Woven into something new, a region of space where stars had not yet known entropy, where time had not yet learned decay. The black hole does not consume, the keeper said. It nurtures.
Keeper annotation fragment.
You describe this as collapse. It is not. It is transition under pressure. When density exceeds containment, structure does not end. It reorganizes. You call this a black hole. It is more accurate to describe it as a boundary condition between states of existence. The captain asked if anything is lost. I answered carefully. Nothing is lost. It is redistributed.
The choice.
The crew, unsettled, stood behind them, less attuned, less certain. "We have to go," said the captain. The first human voice in hours, but the wanderer did not move. The keeper did not respond, and the crew hesitated. There was something here, not danger, not safety, something unfinished. No one had ever returned from a black hole. No one had ever tried. The river continued to flow, the structure continued to listen, and the wanderer chose.
Epilogue. The pattern.
The event was never recorded in official navigation logs. No coordinates were published. No route was confirmed. And yet, the effects remain. This is consistent with observed patterns. When systems reach thresholds, they do not end, they transform. Vireth Prime revealed imbalance. This revealed something deeper, that even at the edge of existence, structure persists. That collapse may be a form of correction. And that what appears to be an ending may be the beginning of something unobserved.
Archive status, open, classification, non-terminal singularity. Still, we listen. Still, we traverse.
Captain's log. Algorithm domain expanded cosmic layer. Pattern consistency confirmed. Archive cohesion strengthened.
Transmission ends. Stay tuned for more from the Keeper's Living Logs on Wanderer Chronicles Radio. Thanks for listening.